Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Sasha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the new Jackie Aina palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have been holding on to this palette for so long and I'm so sorry that it's like way overdue. But I'm going to be creating 3 different looks using this palette with you guys today. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. Come on! Okay guys, so let's just get into the packaging. As you can see, it is absolutely stunning. Like, she did her thing with this. It looks so gorgeous. I love that little like monochromatic, holographic, iridescent type of look. The little animal print embossment is everything, and I love her logo. Anastasia did their thing with this as well with their normal packaging that they usually go for, but I tend to like because I like to stack them like books on my shelf, so I think they look nice and neat. Now for the actual palette, I love the texture. It's just stunning. And again, they went ahead and brought in that monochromatic, like holographic look, which I love. And then for the inside of the actual palette, which we're all concerned about the inside, that's what really matters. It is their typical Anastasia, like the little squares, but I like this because it allows you to be creative with the color story that they provided to you when applying the shades. Now the shades named from left to right is going to be Soleil, Supreme, Pinker, Bigwig, Zala's, Credit, Lituation, Zam, Wigglies, Shookington, Trust Issues, Edges, Sponsored, and Ginger. Now, they're stunning. I think this was like everything. When I'm looking for a palette, I'm looking for how many looks am I going to be able to create with this, and this palette is just serving me look after look after look after look. So I was super happy with the color story. Okay guys, so I'm going to create a nice little fall look with this palette. I'm super excited to be using it. I know you guys can go ahead and drag me in the comments because it's been a really long time. I've had this for so long, but I've been using it and I absolutely love it. So it's not necessarily a review because the girl slaves, okay? So there's no problem there. I have nothing negative to say about it. I really love all the colors, the shades, the textures, and everything about the packaging. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've been wearing it a lot to work, so I've been just kind of mostly dipping in these neutral shades, but I'm super excited because I'm going to get into Wigglies today and some other cool shades. So I'm not going to be talking too much during this because I want to get you guys a couple of looks throughout this video to try to kind of sort of make up for like not posting so many looks. I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with like a little green look. I'm going to hit you guys with this little fall look I'm going to create, and then maybe we'll get in like a nice little daytime like pinky kind of look. So I already have my brows done, as you can see. I have my brows done with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. If you guys are interested in the video, I don't really change it up too much. I can link it right here for you guys, but I'm using the Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. I personally prefer that color. They have like dark brown, which would probably go a little bit better with like the tone of my hair because it's deeper, but it looks so harsh on the brows that I prefer chocolate. So I've already primed my lids. I'm just using ColourPop's concealer. I can't really find it, but here it is. I'm using ColourPop's concealer to prime my lids. I'm using medium dark 36, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Everything that I'm using other than the palette, well, even the palette, is going to be listed down in the description box below, so just in case you guys are interested, because again, I'm not going to be like speaking too much with you guys. I kind of want to like just share with you guys how I create this look, and I'll do like a little voiceover for you guys. Let me know if you guys prefer me to talk like face to face with you guys, or if you prefer the voiceovers, and then maybe I can switch it up a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start this look off using Ginger, and I'm just going to apply this in the crease, and I'm going to work it up a little bit towards my brow bone, and I'm going to use this as my transition. I just want to smoke it out. I don't mind that there's nothing really lighter than this in the palette. I know that some people that are fairer than myself would probably not care for that, which I don't see why not, because the blendability is absolutely there, so you're able to smoke that out into practically, you know, your own skin tone. So if you know how to blend and you have a little bit of patience, you can definitely do it, and you don't really need a lot of time. You just need to have that patience to blend, which I think is most people's issue when doing eyeshadow in general, is they don't give it enough time to blend, or they don't spend enough time blending. And again, if the shadow blends very well, you don't have to spend a lot of time doing it. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So the next shade I'm going to be applying is going to be Credit, and I went in with a smaller brush and I'm just applying it to the outer V, working it towards the inner tear duct. You don't have to come in too far towards the inner tear duct if you don't want to. You can keep that depth on the outer V. It's really up to you, but me, I'm going to do that because I'm going to cut my crease, and I feel like that helps define it a lot more when you have a deeper shade to separate or make that separation. So it's like super light to dark, and you can just see it, and it's like really in your face cut crease. I like it. I'm using a concealer from ColourPop, and I'm going to be using this Real Techniques lip brush. I actually use this for my eyebrows and to cut my crease. So if you guys haven't picked it up before, you guys should definitely try it. Or if you guys have it and don't like using it for your lips and want to use it for something else, I definitely recommend trying it for this because it's freaking awesome. So later on in this video, I'm going to be cutting my crease for a couple of other looks, so just keep that in mind when I'm cutting the crease. Yeah, I'm realizing right now too that I just lost the footage of me actually applying that red tone, which is Wiggly's, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You can definitely deepen it up if you spritz some like Fix Plus or something on your brush, or apply it with your finger. I personally didn't do it, and it still was very vibrant, and I'm just loving this look. So of course I'm going to go ahead and do it to the other side, and then I'm going to complete my face, and we will be back for the end result. I applied some lashes, and I smoked out that brown shade on the lower lash line. Do not pay attention to the sweat on my lip, girl. It was like hella hot by the time I was done here. I was chasing my little boy around and he would not sit down. So now for the next look, I'm going to be using this primer for my eyes. I'll have it listed in the link below. And then I'm going to be applying that pinky shade, which is Supreme. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to be using this as a transition shade. Like, girl, I'm telling you, these shades are so blendable that you can use whatever matte shade you want as your transition because it just blends out that well. Now I'm going to go in with that deeper like mauve-y kind of like pinky borderline purple shade, and it's called Pinker, and I'm going to be applying that in the outer V. And I'm going to be using the same type of technique that I'm going to be using in the first look, just different colors pretty much. So just keep that in mind if you start getting lost. Now I'm going to cut the crease. Of course I'm not going to show you that because I did it in the last cut, but on top of that concealer I'm going to be applying the color Zam, and this is like more like of a pressed, it's almost like a pressed glitter, but it's not a glitter, it's like a shimmer. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little wet. I like it. It's really beautiful, but I would personally recommend you to use it with your finger if you can. For me, that wasn't really an option because I have the concealer. I guess I could have let it dry down and do it, but I just didn't do it that way. I feel like it applies a lot better with your finger instead of a brush. And yes, you can see my little boy peeking in. He's crazy. So I went ahead and I completed that, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab that same brush that I had Pinker on there with without applying any more of the shade, and I'm just going to blend those shades out and just make it a little seamless and smoke it out. Now I was talking through this part and I didn't realize I didn't have my speaker on, so now I'm just going to tell you what I was saying. I'm just pretty much talking about how I applied my lashes and that I'm not really going for the liner on top of the lash line look, but you can apply liner. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and smoke out the lower lash line using that pink shade on the bottom lash line. You can also apply that Zam shade, like that glitter Zam shade in the inner tear duct if you want, but I'm going to go in with the shade called Soleil. But before I do that, I'm using BH Cosmetics, and it's my Ray Ray's collaboration, Rosy Ray. I'm using the liquid lipstick, and I love this. I have the liquid lipstick, the matte, and the actual lipstick formula, and they are all just absolutely fabulous. So if you haven't picked those up, You should try them out. And it goes perfect with this look. So now I'm going to go back into Supreme and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line. And I'm just going to smoke that out and just make it look a lot more like put together. You can leave it the way that it is because it looks very nice for daytime. But like I said, I'm not going to apply any liner. So I kind of want to like, you know, fancy it up a little bit with the shade underneath the lash line. Now, like I mentioned a little earlier, I'm going to go into Soleil and I'm going to apply that into the inner tear duct. And of course, Jackie loves to do this. I love to do this. It just adds some, I don't know, it just adds like that finishing touch to your look. It looks so bomb. And I love that inner tear duct highlight. This is a look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment box below, because I don't know which one out of all the three is my favorite, but this is definitely going to give the first one and the next one a little run for their money. So I want to know, I'm going to put a poll up here and you guys vote which look is your favorite. I don't know, this one is almost my favorite, but we'll see. Let's get into the next look. Now, of course, I'm going to start off by priming my lid, and I'm just going to create like a really light base for this next look, because this next look, I need it to slay to the gods. Like, this is the type of look you would go out, you know, for a late night with your girls or to the club or something. Like, personally, this is what I would rock this look for. And I need this shit to last all night. So I need me a nice shadow base. So I'm going to be using the shade Ginger, and I'm going to be applying this as my transition shade. I definitely feel like I'm going to use and abuse this shade throughout its lifespan here in my beauty room, because I definitely know I'm going to hit pan on this shade soon, because this is definitely a fall shade for me and a great transition shade. And it's just forcing me to step out of my comfort zone. Now, you guys didn't get to see, because I don't know what the hell was going on, but I was missing some footage from like different portions of these looks. But I did apply that shade Credit on the outer V, which is why you see that depth there. And then I cut the crease. Now, jumping back into the look, I'm going to be applying over top of that concealer that I cut the crease with, the shade Sponsored. Now, I love this shade Sponsored, and if you guys know this shade, it is like a cult favorite if you're in the makeup community. And this is because this shade, you can find this shade imitated so many different ways. I've seen this shade in Jackie's palette. I've seen this shade, first time I ever seen it was from MAC, and the shade I'm talking about is Club. So I mean, I've seen this shade imitated by Wet n Wild. I know Jaclyn Hill had a shade in her palette that looks similar to this. Now Jackie has one. I know Makeup Shayla had one in her palette that looked like that. I really want to say that James Charles did, but I could be wrong. I'd have to go look at my palette, but I know for sure Jaclyn Hill did. And the shade, I want to even say Manny MUA had one just similar to it too. But it's a gorgeous shade, and I can understand why the shade tends to be found in other palettes. And it's just because it's gorgeous, and it's... But yeah, guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which look you guys liked best. Which look you guys might be recreating, because I'd love to see them. Do tag me in them if you do. Again, I am on Instagram at IamSashaFierce411. Make sure you guys talk to me and interact with me on there as well. Again, I'm sorry for being MIA for so long. I'm gonna get back on track, but this is the beginning to a new start, because we are going to be busting out videos like nobody's business. So stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. Again, thank you, Jackie, for creating this amazing palette and collaborating with Anastasia, such an amazing brand. And I'm super happy for you, girl. You are doing it, killing it, and representing for the Chocolate Sisters. I love seeing that black girl magic, so keep it up. We definitely need to see that. Okay, so I was talking this whole time and I wasn't even recording. Great. So I'm really liking this look. I love everything about the palette. Jackie definitely did her thing when she came out with this palette. Thank you, girl. She did it for the culture. I'm so happy. Anastasia's products have definitely been not a hit or miss. I've always pretty much liked them with the exception of the Subculture palette, but again, that is just depending on who you ask, if they like it or not. Again, I could have been just, you know, uneducated on how to use a formula because they did come out with some more information. But as far as the Anastasia palette, as far as the Jackie Aina and Anastasia collab, I'm super excited about that. They definitely did their thing with the packaging, the unicorn that it came in. The color story is beautiful. The formula is great. It blends well. It's so pigmented. The cost is definitely reasonable, especially considering you're getting a collaboration, and the formula stories, all of that stuff, the color story, all of that stuff plays into it. The actual packaging, which I think is absolutely gorgeous and super unique, and I'm loving her little signature there. Everything about it was just great, and I'm super happy that she came out with this. This is definitely something you guys are going to be seeing quite often on my channel, so let me know if you guys want more, because I definitely have been using it on a daily basis in my real life, going from super beautiful day looks and then taking that day look and bringing it to night and just freaking slaying the motherfucking night away, okay? So I haven't been having any problems with creating different looks with this palette. This is definitely serving me all types of looks. Like, I've been rocking it so often and I'm just absolutely in love with it. I could keep rambling on and on about it, but I won't. So I just want to let you guys know, if you guys have not tried this palette, I definitely recommend you try it because the formula is just great. The pigmentation is absolutely there. And support Jackie. She's like been such a great asset to this community, and I feel like we always learn a lot of stuff from her. So why not support your girl? She's offering us some great stuff with a great company. Everything that I pretty much use from Anastasia, I've always liked. I use her pomade on a regular basis. I always use her highlighters, and I have some lipsticks of theirs. So I've always been a pretty good fan of Anastasia. So I was super happy when they came out with a collaboration with Jackie. I don't know, guys, let me know what you guys think. I could keep rambling on because I freaking love it, and you guys are gonna definitely see more looks with that. If you guys want to see anything else other than eyeshadow, maybe like, I know a couple of you guys are asking me if I was going to do the Fenty foundation, which I will have that coming soon. But if you guys have any other recommendations, please leave them down in the description box below. Like always, I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Everything that I'm using will be in that link below. It's going to take you to the Instagram picture where you're going to find me slaying the night away, the day away, your life away. I'm like super happy. I had like so many cups of coffee, so I'm on hype mode right now. I need to get out of here. I love you guys. See you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with somebody who might find it useful. Bye, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to check out some of my other videos. Also follow me on Instagram at IamSasha411.